Title: The Winter of the Iron Hearth. In the hushed kingdom of Eldamore, nestled amidst jagged mountains and dense, shadowy forests, the winters were not just harsh. They were brutal, promising a test of endurance for every living soul. As autumn's golden leaves surrendered to the whirl of cold winds, villagers began their frantic preparations. The air grew colder, biting at exposed skin, while the skies turned a steel gray, foretelling the heavy snow soon to carpet the valley. Families huddled in their stone cottages, seeking warmth in the glow of modest hearths. It was a time of quiet desperation, filled with tales of valor and survival passed from one generation to the next. Father Merrick, the village elder, stood before the gathered crowd. His weathered face etched with lines spoke of many winters endured. Our forebears knew winters of ice and solitude, he proclaimed. The cold can steal not just warmth from your bones, but hope from your heart. Yet remember, it is through unity that we persevere. As the winter set in, the formidable snowstorms arrived in earnest. Swirling flakes danced in relentless fury, blanketing roofs, fields, and paths. The moon cast a pale light, illuminating the frost-speckled branches of oaks that groaned under the weight. The villagers worked tirelessly, stacking firewood, salting meats, and tightly bundling grains. Windows were latched against the piercing wind, drafts mightier than a warrior's sword. Despite their efforts, not all hearts withstood the season's onslaught. Little Elsie, a girl no older than 9, fell ill with fever. Her mother, Grace, clasped her daughter's hand beneath worn quilts, whispering prayers to the hearth gods. The herbalist, Agnes, visited the cottage, her satchel heavy with dried herbs and roots. A tincture for her sickness, and a blessing for her spirit, Agnes murmured, her voice steady as she crushed the ingredients, releasing their earthy scent. Yet amidst the hardship, there were moments of kindness and camaraderie. Villagers gathered in the stone hall, a sanctuary from the bitter cold, where Father Merrick spun yarns of courage and ancient warriors, igniting a spark of resilience in weary eyes. They sang songs of summer, a promise of warmth and light, and celebrated the winter solstice, the turning point towards brighter days. The coldest months tested relationships and revealed character. Friendships strengthened, new alliances forged. They rediscovered old wisdom, remembered histories, and the tales of a village that seemingly thrived where others faltered. The brutal winter, for all its hostility, could not quench the spirit or the dreams that flickered like embers in the hearth. As the snow began to retreat and the first crocus peeked from the soil, Eldamore stood resilient once more. The villagers emerged into the pale sunshine, their faces lifted skyward in relief and gratitude. They celebrated through feasts and laughter, for they had not only survived yet another harsh season but had also triumphed in spirit. Eldamore inspired future generations by showing that even the coldest winter possesses the warmth of community, a testament to survival and a lesson in the enduring fortitude of the human spirit. As warmer winds swept across the valley, monuments of solid snow melted away, leaving the villagers with echoes of tales etched in their hearts, ready to share them with those who would face winters to come. The first rays of the spring sun heralded a new beginning for the residents of Eldamore, who had not only survived the chilling clutches of the brutal medieval winter but emerged stronger and more united. As the snow melted into rivulets, washing away the stark white blanket, a collective sigh of relief swept through the village. The air was filled with the sweet promise of renewal, and the fields slowly awakened from their icy slumber. Yet, history has a way of preserving lessons even as time marches forward. Fast forward several centuries to the present day, where individuals continue to study the medieval winters not just for their historical curiosity, but for insights into past resilience and climate adaptation. Today, researchers and historians analyze ancient texts, examining how historical societies like Eldamore navigated these harsh seasons. They delve into chronicles of food preservation techniques, salting, drying, and storing crops, practices that laid the foundation for modern preservation methods. The reliance on communal living spaces in Eldamore mirrors modern community support structures, especially during a crisis. Scientists also use advanced technology to study ice cores and tree rings, revealing climate patterns that tell stories similar to those passed down in Eldamore. These natural archives provide evidence of periods of climatic cooling, known as the Little Ice Age, which impacted communities much like it did the villages of Eldamore. In today's world, the spirit of Eldamore lives on in the way we address challenges such as energy conservation, sustainable farming, and communal support systems. The lessons of survival and unity are echoed in modern practices, proving that the ingenuity and resilience of past cultures continue to influence and inspire us. Just as Eldamore embraced change and adaptation, so too must we in the face of new and ongoing environmental challenges. Contemporary societies draw on the strength of the past, ensuring that no matter the adversity, be it climatic, economic, or social, we rally together, just as the villages of Eldamore once did, turning the coldest of winters into a testament of human endurance and communal victory. These invaluable lessons from history remind us that every struggle holds within it the seed of growth and the promise of renewed life, much like the villagers who stepped forward into the promises of spring from the harsh clutch of winter. As Eldamore's tale of survival continued to be a source of inspiration through the generations, modern-day Eldamore has transformed into a community deeply connected with its past yet dynamically aligned with today's technological advances. Now, nestled in a world where history and innovation intersect, Eldamore not only preserves its heritage but also leverages modern insights to prepare for the future. In this modern narrative, Eldamore is a thriving hub for research and development in sustainable living and climate resilience. The community, having grown from its historical roots of unity and adaptation, houses a climate research center dedicated to studying past weather patterns using cutting-edge technology. Scientists here use high-resolution satellite imagery and sophisticated climate models to track seasonal changes and predict weather events, tools that would have amazed the villages of medieval Eldamore. Community gardens and solar-powered buildings now adorn the village, embodying a commitment to environmentally friendly practices. Lessons of old regarding crop preservation have evolved into innovations in agronomy and permaculture, ensuring both food security and biodiversity. These advances showcase Eldamore's adaptability and foresight, drawing parallels to the resilience that defined the survival of their ancestors. During winter months, Eldamore hosts workshops and cultural celebrations that integrate traditions with modern perspectives. Elders share stories by virtual fireplaces, ensuring younger generations not only grasp the historical struggle but understand the importance of preparing for global challenges such as climate change. Further, these events serve as platforms for discussing sustainable initiatives that can combat modern environmental threats. As climate conversations grow more urgent globally, Eldamore steps onto the international stage, its story of survival evolving into a beacon of hope and a model for resilience globally. Collaborative projects with other communities are a testament to the village's belief in the power of unity, a crucial lesson imbibed from their history, reinforcing the idea that together, no challenge is insurmountable. The memory of brutal medieval winters grounds Eldamore's unique juxtaposition of tradition and modernity, motivating an enduring quest to build a sustainable world. Much like their forebears, the present-day villages of Eldamore continue to embrace change, teach and learn, striving for a future where humanity thrives in harmony with nature, and history is cherished as a guide rather than a burden. In the present-day community of Eldamore, where past and present seamlessly intertwine, the villagers continue to learn and adapt, ensuring their legacy as pioneers in sustainable growth. Drawing strength from ancestral resilience, Eldamore's initiatives have sparked global conversations, identifying it as a leader in environmental stewardship. Eldamore's Climate Research Center, an epicenter of innovation, collaborates with international scientific communities, sharing data and strategies to combat climate change collectively. Researchers study global climate phenomena using AI-driven analytics to anticipate extreme weather events and develop proactive responses, a far cry from the days of merely preparing for winters by storing food and insulating cottages. Among Eldamore's most impactful projects is the International Resilience Fellowship, initiated to forge links between communities worldwide. Villages, equipped with historical insights and modern technological knowledge, participate in workshops and conferences aimed at creating sustainable cities. They discuss infrastructure that harmonizes modern necessities with nature, demonstrating that true resilience isn't just enduring challenges but evolving in synchrony with them. The commitment to sustainability extends into Eldamore's educational systems, integrating lessons from the past into curricula that emphasize global citizenship, environmental responsibility, and innovation. Young minds are empowered with knowledge and encouraged to explore creative solutions to global challenges, ensuring that the heritage of Eldamore evolves through each generation. Seasonal festivals in Eldamore are reimagined to reflect this global focus. Each celebration, while rooted in tradition, features international delegates, local craftsmen, and global artists unified in reinforcing the importance of cultural exchange and environmental harmony. These gatherings affirm Eldamore's dedication to preserving its rich tapestry of history alongside contemporary achievements. Eldamore's journey, from surviving medieval winters to thriving as a beacon of sustainable progress, continues as a living narrative reminding us that through unity, continual learning, and a balanced approach to tradition and innovation, communities can rise above adversity. This metamorphosis positions Eldamore as more than a historical curiosity. It's a vibrant blueprint for shaping a world where cultural heritage and sustainability resonate in harmony, inspiring people everywhere to adapt, learn, and flourish. In the thriving bastion of Eldamore, where every cobblestone echoes tales of survival and triumph, the villagers are not only embracing their heritage but also actively engaging with global challenges. As Eldamore's story evolves, its commitment to sustainability and adaptation shines brightly on the world stage, inspiring other communities to forge similar paths. The International Resilience Fellowship, a cornerstone of Eldamore's outreach, has grown exponentially, creating an intricate tapestry of global partnerships that reflect the village's spirit. Recent collaborations have expanded into cross-disciplinary climate initiatives, pulling expertise from fields as diverse as meteorology, urban planning, and renewable energy. These partnerships formulate strategies to mitigate microclimate impacts in urban areas, combat deforestation, and optimize water resources, reflecting Eldamore's historical dedication to communal survival. Moreover, Eldamore hosts seasonal symposiums, dynamic gatherings that merge traditional village wisdom with cutting-edge innovations. Each event is a confluence of thought leaders, environmentalists, and innovators who come together to promote actionable change, share adaptive technologies, and cultivate cultural understanding. Eldamore's villagers, old and young, actively partake in these symposiums, reinforcing their commitment to global stewardship and dialogue. At the latest symposium, Eldamore introduced the concept of circular farming, inspired by historical food preservation techniques yet innovated through modern technology. This initiative focuses on reducing waste, increasing soil fertility, and promoting regenerative agriculture, essential practices reflected from the ancestral knowledge that once preserved the villages through harsh winters. The symphony of Eldamore's progression is also rounded by the Digital Archive project, offering virtual tours, interactive heritage maps, and educational documentaries that share strategies for climate resilience with a global audience. This initiative not only preserves Eldamore's legacy but spreads its philosophy worldwide, empowering communities to harness their historical narratives and adapt them for sustainable futures. As Eldamore continues its journey, the world watches a community that flourishes by marrying history with innovation. The lessons from medieval winters now underlie international sustainability conversations, standing testament to Eldamore's role as a beacon of hope and collaboration. The village's narrative echoes beyond its borders, extending a hand of knowledge and unity to communities far and wide. Eldamore exemplifies a thriving legacy of resilience, showing that by embracing both the past and future, any community can rise to meet the challenges of tomorrow. In the ever-evolving narrative of Eldamore, where the ancient wisdom of surviving medieval winters melds with the pulse of global advancements, the village stands as a radiant example of harmony between tradition and progress. With ongoing collaborations and innovations, Eldamore continues to prosper, inspiring communities worldwide to forge their paths resiliently. Building upon the success of the International Resilience Fellowship, Eldamore has recently launched the Global Green Initiative, a program aimed at bridging grassroots innovation and international policy reform. This initiative, grounded in centuries-old Eldamore principles of communal living and resourcefulness, seeks to influence worldwide environmental policies by showcasing community-driven success stories and scalable sustainability models. Eldamore's villages, alongside global partners, actively participate in interactive forums and workshops designed to foster a shared understanding of climate challenges. These platforms encourage the melding of diverse cultural perspectives, ecological knowledge, and avant-garde technological solutions, culminating in actionable frameworks that transcend borders. Eldamore serves as a nexus, where localized insights become universal solutions, empowering communities to transform their historical narratives into futures of sustainable growth. Recent endeavors within Eldamore include the establishment of eco-friendly tech labs, where enthusiasts and researchers alike engage in developing pioneering technologies spanning from energy-efficient systems to novel materials derived from organic compounds. Inspired by the resourcefulness of their ancestors, these innovations are crafted to offer resilient solutions to environmental challenges faced globally while bolstering local economies. In the sphere of education, Eldamore has instituted a dynamic curriculum that intertwines past experiences with contemporary studies on climate science, renewable resources, and global interconnectivity. Students immerse in project-based learning, tapping into virtual collaborations with peers around the world, nurturing global citizenship, and inspiring future generations to identify sustainable solutions with creativity and passion. Eldamore's outreach also extends into cultural exchange programs where elders share stories of ancient winters through digital platforms, building bridges between generations and cultures. These programs are designed to impart wisdom, foster respect, and reinforce the village's enduring ethos, that strength and unity emerge from shared narratives and collective innovation. As Eldamore continues to expand its legacy, through ideas, connections, and initiatives, it stands strong, guiding the world toward a vision of interconnectedness and sustainability. Through embracing the lessons of the past, Eldamore demonstrates that every community holds the power to cultivate a future of resilience, influencing a world where cultural heritage and environmental stewardship walk hand in hand, echoing a promise of enduring hope for generations to come. In the vibrant tapestry of Eldamore, where historical echoes of medieval winters guide contemporary actions, the community steps forth into a new chapter, one marked by global recognition and visionary initiatives. With an expanding horizon, Eldamore captures the world's attention, showcasing what adaptable heritage means in today's connected age. The Global Green Initiative's success propels Eldamore into forming the Resilient Heritage Coalition, a worldwide partnership dedicated to exploring how historical narratives can shape sustainable futures. This coalition, a collaboration of historians, environmentalists, technologists, and cultural leaders, underscores the importance of utilizing history as a toolkit for resilience. Eldamore, having lived this reality, shares its strategies, encouraging participants to leverage the unique cultural backgrounds in crafting innovative solutions. Drawing from their experience, Eldamore introduces heritage hubs, centers of exchange where communities can engage in immersive workshops, simulate environmental models, and pilot grassroots sustainability projects. These hubs, inspired by Eldamore's Renaissance, offer participants a hands-on approach to learning and applying historical insights to modern contexts. With a digital-first approach, Eldamore enhances its outreach, hosting virtual symposiums that attract thousands. Through interactive web platforms, attendees from around the globe connect, discuss, and collaborate on pertinent issues, ranging from urban climate adaptation to renewable energy deployment. This digital expansion amplifies Eldamore's voice, fostering a global dialogue on the importance of building resilience through historical wisdom and community empowerment. Educational efforts within Eldamore evolve, integrating augmented reality experiences that transport students to pivotal moments in the village's history. These digital journeys not only enrich learning but instill a profound appreciation for the ingenious survival strategies employed during past winters. Eldamore's curricula set a precedent, blending education with storytelling, forging a path that inspires other institutions to adopt similar frameworks. The village's outreach extends to policy discussion forums, where elders speak alongside international leaders, helping shape policies that marry cultural preservation with environmental advocacy. Eldamore's narratives of endurance and evolution inspire policy reforms aimed at fostering inclusive growth and sustainable development worldwide. As Eldamore's story grows, it stands as a beacon of how communities can thrive by intertwining their history with innovative pursuits, sharing empowered narratives that resonate globally. Eldamore's journey continues to teach that within every community lies the potential to kindle a legacy of resilience, reminding us that the world's future is a shared endeavor, a canvas painted through unity, heritage, and visionary thought. Through these transformative steps, Eldamore solidifies its standing not only as a historical marvel but as an influential leader in global sustainability and unity. By harmonizing the lessons of time with the insights of the present, Eldamore inspires a collective vision for a resilient and interconnected world, embracing challenges with strength and compassion to craft a thriving future. In the ever-evolving saga of Eldamore, where the whispers of enduring medieval winters blend seamlessly with the crescendo of modern innovation, new chapters open with remarkable vigor. With its historical foundation as a launchpad, Eldamore embarks on exciting ventures that redefine community resilience in our globalized world. The Resilient Heritage Coalition, blossoming under Eldamore's tutelage, now expands its reach to encompass interdisciplinary projects that unite arts, sciences, and technology under a singular mission, fostering ecological and cultural sustainability. Eldamore is not just a participant but a frontrunner, championing initiatives that celebrate the intersection of tradition and modernity, turning theoretical discussions into practical applications. One flagship project within the coalition is the Global Eco-Art Exchange, where Eldamore artists collaborate with international peers to create installations inspired by historical resilience. These creations travel the world, showcased in cultural festivals and exhibitions, sparking dialogue about climate adaptation through artistic endeavor. The exchange emphasizes the role of creativity in solving global issues, inspired by the innovative spirit that once led Eldamore through harsh winters. Advancements in technology within Eldamore propel forward the History Innovator, an AI-driven platform designed to decipher ancient texts and inscriptions, unraveling historical climate data to refine current environmental models. This initiative, rooted in Eldamore's legacy of learning from the past, assists scientists globally in understanding climate fluctuations and developing predictive analytics to better prepare for future challenges. Connecting communities across continents, Eldamore's digital initiatives now feature an interactive global network, offering virtual residencies to scholars and enthusiasts, fostering a digital ecology of shared wisdom and collaborative enterprise. This network not only highlights Eldamore's commitment to global education but provides a platform for real-time support and innovation exchange, key to nurturing worldwide resilience. In Eldamore's commitment to enhancing educational offerings, a new immersive, legacy learning series invites students worldwide to participate in hackathons that fuse technology with historical insights. These events challenge youth to build apps, design sustainable products, and architect green initiatives, ensuring the lessons of Eldamore's past fuel the future's ecological ingenuity. Eldamore continues to champion policy dialogues that emphasize cultural sensitivity alongside environmental urgency, inspiring leadership that integrates historical resilience into governance decisions. Eldamore's arena of influence expands with its participation in international summits focused on sustainable development, where its thriving narrative encourages more equitable and comprehensive global frameworks. As Eldamore journeys further, it exemplifies how communities can leverage their past not just as a story of survival, but as a blueprint for thriving futures. Through blending history and innovation, Eldamore stands as a guiding light, demonstrating that unity and imaginative thinking are the keys to overcoming global challenges. Eldamore's legacy teaches us that within the fabric of history lies the potential for dynamic growth, foretelling a shared vision, worldwide, of resilience and harmony. Thus, Eldamore progresses, not merely as a historical site, but as a vibrant beacon of how intertwined heritage and modern efforts craft a sustainable, interconnected future, energizing communities and nurturing dreams across the globe into realities of hope and unity. Standing at the crossroads between history and the future, Eldamore continues to inspire with its dynamic narrative that interlaces the wisdom of the past with cutting-edge innovation. As the community evolves, Eldamore beckons others to follow its lead in transforming enduring resilience into a universal template for growth. With the global eco-art exchange gaining international acclaim, Eldamore's artists and scientists delve deeper into the symbiosis between art and technology. This collaboration spawned the Eco-Art Tech Lab, where immersive installations and virtual reality experiences transform historical resilience into interactive lessons in sustainability. These installations travel internationally, enabling audiences far and wide to appreciate the delicate dance of culture and nature first perfected by past Eldamore generations. Elevating digital engagement, Eldamore unveils the Global Eldamore Virtual Symposium, a sophisticated platform that fosters real-time global collaboration, knowledge sharing, and cultural exchange on environmental and communal resilience topics. From climate scientists to cultural historians, participants engage in dynamic discussions and workshops, turning Eldamore's historical narrative into a catalyst for contemporary policy innovation. Building on its commitment to nurturing future leaders, Eldamore introduces the Young Heritage Innovators Fellowship. This program invites aspiring minds worldwide to engage in projects blending historical and modern perspectives. Participants develop prototypes for sustainable practices, inspired by Eldamore's past, using digital tools and resources to drive climate adaptation strategies. This initiative highlights Eldamore's belief in empowering youth to lead environmental solutions. In its strategic expansion, Eldamore explores partnerships with global technology firms to develop heritage data mapping, an advanced system combining satellite imagery with historical data to monitor climate impacts and guide sustainability. This innovation reflects Eldamore's dedication to marrying heritage with modern technology, extending its influence beyond borders to facilitate worldwide environmental stewardship. Recognizing the power of collaborative storytelling, Eldamore launches the Global Narrative Project, an endeavor inviting communities from diverse backgrounds to share stories of resilience, adaptation, and hope. Through digital multimedia platforms, these narratives come to life, fostering empathy and unity, crucial in shaping a global culture of sustainability and partnership. Central to Eldamore's mission is its active role in policy dialogues focused on integrating historical insights into modern governance frameworks. Eldamore's voice continually influences discussions, advocating for heritage-based strategies that reinforce cooperative solutions to global challenges, highlighting the village's enduring impact on shaping resilient futures. As Eldamore strides confidently forward, it serves as a remarkable testament to how histories of survival can be transformed into blueprints for thriving innovation. By embracing their past while nurturing future legacies, Eldamore leads the way, nurturing a world where cultural heritage and revolutionary progress coalesce, offering hope and inspiration to communities worldwide. In the unfolding narrative of Eldamore, the blend of tradition and advancement reveals an exhilarating path forward, illuminating the potential to craft a sustainable, connected future through shared stories and united efforts, breathing life into a vision of global harmony and enduring resilience for generations yet to come.